Start this vlog off with a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic. It's gonna be a busy day on the road today as we head to the Disneyland Resort. How's it going, everybody? Shaun Allen here. Welcome to another series of Disneyland vlogs. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is a gorgeous day today as we head off to the happiest place on earth, or actually specifically the merriest place on earth. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Because it's the holidays at Disneyland currently. I bet there's gonna be a bit of a crowd today, but we'll see. We're gonna definitely have some fun. We're gonna especially have fun at Disney today because it's gonna be a 2-day trip for me. As you all know, during the holidays, we go for one particular reason. And that's because it's my birthday! That's right, folks. I am turning 37. I'm actually recording this on December 11th. Today is my unbirthday. And then tomorrow will be officially my birthday, December 12th, 2025. I'm turning 37, guys. I can't believe it. I've been on this earth another 365 days, gone around the sun. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Yep. Oh, it's been quite an interesting year. Year 36. Let's see what year 37 has in store for me, because who knows what's gonna happen. Hopefully good health, because, well, you'll find out later on. But anyways, we're heading off to Disneyland Resort. I need to drive, so here we go! If you guys remember a few vlogs back, we invaded Universal Studios Hollywood. That was on my trip to downtown Disney. Still working on the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster, which should be opening soon. By the time you're watching this video, it may or may not be open, but we'll see. Always have to mention Walt Disney Studios on my way to Disneyland. It's the soundstage, the ABC Tower, and the animation building. And I know I mentioned this in the past, but that was going to be the original location of Disneyland right there, where they're building this little reservoir right over here. You know, last night I put on 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea on Disney Plus. One of the main reasons why Disneyland was able to open on time was because of the success of the movie. Disney was really hoping that it would be successful, and by golly it was. Because if it flopped, yeah, probably wouldn't have opened. Probably would have opened maybe a few years later on, but they really needed that movie to success because they were going bankrupt. Because that was a big project for Disney in building his first theme park. It's an incredible movie, to be honest with you, and such amazing casting. I think a while back they were planning on not rebooting it, but like doing a remake of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This was like a few years ago, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't think they're doing it anymore. I hope not, because honestly, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Disney should not be touched, because that's a classic in and of itself. But of course, you know, unfortunately they've done some other live-action remakes of some of the Disney animated movies, so some good, some eh. Over here is the Wilson Harding Golf Course, and it's really cool wall over here. It's more like a Native American type wall with the pattern there. Directly behind that is, of course, the Gene Autry Museum and the LA Zoo. Honestly, it's been years since I've been to the Gene Autry Museum, plus it's been over a year since I've been back at the LA Zoo. I honestly do not know if you can even record inside of the Gene Autry Museum, but the LA Zoo for sure. So at some point here, maybe during the holidays, I'll have to stop by, because I believe they're doing their special Christmas light show that they got going on, where they have different animals that are lit up. I mean, not the animals themselves. The animals are not lit up, but they have like statues that are full of lights, and they have like a walk-through maze that you can experience. And plus to see Santa's reindeer. We'll see. It's been years since I've done that. I think I did it once on the vlog series, but I can't remember. I gotta be honest with you, this traffic is really annoying me. And I wanted to leave originally at like 8 o'clock, but I left around 8:30. Oops. But yeah, that was a mistake on my part. But I kind of figured that it was gonna be a little bit busy on the freeway. It's weird though, because I don't know why there's so much traffic. By the way, I apologize for some of the shots of the sun in my face. Yeah, it's a little, like, it's like 8:30 right now, 8:45-ish, and normally this would be around 10 o'clock, but no, it's 8 something, so it's a little bit on the annoying side. I have to play my ISO in order to make sure it's not like blown out or anything, but I can't do that while I'm driving, so I apologize in advance if it's not that great of a shot, but doing the best I can here. Yeah, still a little bit of traffic, but hey, look, we got the Amtrak's over here. Little train yard right there for the Amtrak's. There's another train yard that we passed by near the Citadel. That's, I think, a roundhouse too, so we'll be seeing that along the way. Getting on the 5 freeway, Santa Ana, south. That's still a little bit of traffic. Ladies and gentlemen, the Citadel. Got the red bow up there for the holidays. Looking nice. Got to visit that place at some point because they do have a tree over there. We're at the halfway point. We got about another a little over 25 minutes before we get to the Disneyland Resort, so doing pretty good. Here's that roundhouse I was talking about, right over here on the right, just past the Citadel. You actually see some of the engines right there. There's one. Oh, there's a couple right there, behind those trees. Oh, there's one up there on the bridge, delivering some cargo. But yeah, that's like a roundhouse right there. Probably also a maintenance area too, because they have a lot of engines back there. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I am turning 37. Good grief. You know, the year 36 has been a very interesting year. Right off the bat, I had a little bit of a health scare because last year, pretty much between Christmas and a little bit into January, I had a really bad case of bronchitis. Like, really bad. And actually, it was a little bit before Christmas, like right after my birthday, I got bronchitis, and it lasted for over a month or two, and it was bad. It was really, really bad, and I was coughing a lot. I got it again later in the year, but it wasn't as bad. But I don't know if I have chronic bronchitis, but I know it definitely affected me personally in terms of my lung capacity, because it lasted for quite a while. Probably had a little bit of scarring here and there. But yeah, there was this one night where I hadn't coughed in a very long time, and I knew I had to. And in my mind, I was like, this is gonna hurt. And I coughed up this humongous loogie, and my lungs literally felt like they were on fire. Like, I could literally feel the insides of my lungs. It hurt a lot. It wasn't COVID. It was not COVID. I tested negative for COVID, but it was not a fun time to have that bronchitis for about a month or two. And this same year, I had some different work changes at Universal. One in particular, I got to be a very special guard for Five Nights at Freddy's, which was a lot of fun for Halloween Horror Nights. And let's see what else. A lot of things just happened this year that really just were both good and bad, but all in all, 36 was definitely a year to remember. Definitely exciting. So, who knows what year 37 is going to hold. Hopefully not another case of bronchitis, because I don't think I can handle that again. I would probably be in the hospital if that happens again. Thinking about it's making my lungs hurt right now. Oh, man. Enough about health stuff. We're going to Disneyland, guys. Actually, today, whoa,
hold on. You're probably all wondering, why in the world am I doing 2 days at Disney? I haven't done anything like that in years. Well, because I want to do something a little special for 37. And so my plan is, today, we're going strictly to Disney California Adventure. And then tomorrow, officially on the 12th, I will be at Disneyland. So, one day in one park, the next day in the other park. Because I didn't want to get another park hopper ticket. That was going to be way too expensive, because I wanted to, you know, have as much time as I can in the parks and record as much as I can. Because I don't know when my next trip will be to Disneyland, guys. Gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna try to see if maybe I could take a little bit of a break. Because, man, I took a lot of trips within the last few years here to Disney, and I'm getting a little bit worn out. So, there might be a period of time in the future here where there might be a little bit of a long break on this channel in terms of me at Disney. So, stay tuned. We'll probably sneak in a downtown Disney trip at some point, but I think after this trip, there's gonna be a long break until the next trip. So we'll see. More details to come. And again, if you guys want information on when my next trip will be, just follow me on Instagram. I'll post about it and say, hey, I'm coming this day. So yeah, not to scare anybody. I'm not saying I'm ending the Disneyland video series or anything like that. I'm just saying that I just need a little bit of a break.
Here's our favorite restaurant right there, the Peanuts restaurant. I always mention that because I'll never forget that time when Mom went there for the first time and we had to leave immediately because we found peanuts. The holidays begin here at the Disneyland Resort during the 70th anniversary, from November 14th till January 7th. That's where we're going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orange County, and off in the distance is the friendliest place in the West, Knott's Berry Farm. There it is. Supreme Scream, there's Sky Cabin, Silver Bullet, Accelerator. We're not going to be exiting off the freeway today. We might tomorrow, but not today, because we have a date with Destiny and Deadpool. I think I've captured these once on camera, but these towers up here, these are actually lights. These really tall lights up here. They're pretty cool looking. Yeah, these ones right here, they're like huge, huge lights. LEDs. Ball Road, Disneyland Drive. Something else I forgot to mention is that we're not going to be in any of the hotels. I forgot to mention that, even though this is a 2-day event. I'm doing it for myself. No, we're not staying in any hotels, which means I'm driving home tonight and then coming back, driving up here. I literally did this last minute in terms of like being able to get into the parks for 2 days, so I didn't really want to do a hotel visit today or tomorrow, so maybe next time, maybe next year if I do this again. Is the ramp open? Is the ramp open? Yay, the ramp's open! Sweet! Batu, we're gonna visit you tomorrow and hopefully get on Rise of the Resistance. How long have they had this sign up here? It's been like years, right? These two here, the blue ones? Quite a while, I believe. Well, guys, I just parked on top of the mini level, and now I can actually fix this ISO. There we go. Hi. So yeah, we are here at last, and that's gonna do it for this road trip vlog, guys. Yeah, a little bit of some road action out there, as well as a little bit of behind the scenes stories from like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and a little bit about my life last year. So yeah, so let's wrap up year 36 for me here at the Disneyland Resort and head into Disney California Adventure. Got my button and everything. Actually, this is from last year, but yeah, I brought it with me. Alright guys, until then, thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. And I'll see y'all next time here on the Disneyland video series. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and click the bell icon to be notified of when a new video will be going live. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more Disneyland fun. To stay connected, follow me on Instagram at Shaun Allen Films, and follow my other channels, the Educational Series, the Vlog Series, and the Travel Town Series.
As always, thanks for watching.